We're getting there. Welcome, everybody, to the campus of Upper Iowa University here tonight for some varsity boys basketball. Wapsie Valley Central City off to a little bit of a late start, but we're going to get rolling. I'd like to welcome my co-host tonight, Mason Harder. How are you?
Good, good.
So, I mean, we started off a little late, but, you know, there's an early shot. Amy misses. I got to get my lineup sheet here quick.
We had a nice three-pointer by Drew Sauerbride to put 3 points on the board for Wapsie Valley early. So, yeah, if I'm not mistaken, they scored a and one. That's how they got their 3 points.
So Briggs up towards the three-point line. Bergman up top. He'll kick it over to Sauerbrei on the left side. Inside Bazinski, the one-hand grab, put back, no good. Fighting down low, double teamed, up and good. Ties it up at 5. Klosterman trying to find somebody. Back up top. Down by the free throw line, underneath. Back out, he'll drive through the lane. No good, rebound Bazinski.
Looks like Wapsie's running a zone for defense.
Outside Hebner. Sauerbrei. Back out to Bamey. His three ball is good. Put it home for the sophomore. Hansen. Over to Klosterman. A lot of ball movement.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like key boys. Like, who's going to take the shot? Hot potato.
Yep.
Underneath. Layup foul. So Rose to take the free throws. His first is good.
Waste no time on that. He goes right up and do it.
It's like a lot of players have their like free throw line routines, you know.
Oh, yeah.
His second, he'll make the pair.
We got another game after this, right?
Yeah, we have so this is the first of a doubleheader. So Wapsie Valley takes on Central City. And then after this, it will be Waterloo Christian taking on MFL Marmac. Again, back to the hot potato here. Klosterman. To Rose, back to Klosterman. Kick it in the corner underneath. Klosterman, he'll take his two. No good. Rebound Bergman.
I think that's the younger of the two brothers, the Klosterman brothers. Number 11's the older one. Like you were saying earlier, we played these guys last year in quarterfinals.
Yeah, that was at Starmont.
Yep. Whatever you want to call them. They're called quarterfinals in football.
You go through the season so much, you kind of
Yeah.
forget what they're called. To speak of that last meeting, anyway, you guys did win that. Move on to go to West Delaware after that to take on North Lynn.
Yep.
Bergman almost had the tough bucket, in and out. Quick transition.
They're basically playing a whole new team here. Central City is.
Yeah, it's like last year the starting five was all seniors. Now
Yep.
it's a lot younger.
Yep.
Only two of them in the starting rotation. Bamey. Finds Bazinski. He'll drive towards the basket. Kick out Molds. His open three is good. Klosterman. Forgot I had to run the camera. Inside, he'll drive towards the basket. No good. Rebound, Hebner. Bamey. To Bergman, top of the key. He'll hand it off to Hebner. Hebner inside, nice pass to Basinski for the 2.
They're really working that inside post area, which is really nice because it's wide open right now. They're getting a lot of wide open 3 looks out of that too.
A lot of ball movement here. Thought about the 3 ball. Kick it inside. I mean, it seems to be working for them. They're getting some open looks out of it, so. Bamey. Left side, Molds, inside to Bergman. I'll kick it out to Hebner. Over to Molds. He'll drive towards the top of the key. Bamey. Molds had the open shot. He'll drive instead. Pass intercepted. Kick out wide open 3. No good. Rebound Bergman.
They're using all the time on that shot clock.
1:20 left to go here in the first quarter. Bamey up to Molds. Pass stolen away. In transition, Klosterman. The layup is good. That pulls the Wildcats within 2. Bamey now, under a minute to go. You have to deal with my subpar camera skills here.
They would have been better from where we were sitting earlier.
I know, yeah. We thought about sitting down towards
courtside, basically.
Yeah. It's like a dream of mine. Sit down there, call a game, but we're up here where there is absolutely nobody. As you see, we have a very packed house here in Dorman Gymnasium.
We're up here in the nosebleeds.
Bamey,
Oh,
his 3 ball's good. Warriors out to a 5-point lead, under 30 to play.
Lighting it up from outside the arc right now.
Cross court, Klosterman. Thought about it. He's going to drive. Pass tipped by Bellis. Bamey on the floor. Timeout. Wapsie Valley. So a quick start. The Warriors up 16-11. I'm going to get my setup figured out up here. But anyways, a quick start. The Warriors up by 5 with about, we'll say, pretty much the end of the first quarter. What have you liking so far?
I liked how they pass it in the paint, and then they're finding open looks outside, making wide open 3-pointers, and they're just knocking them down right now.
If Bamey's known for anything, that is it right there. Look at that. Got the name change on the title. We are rolling right now. I can do about 4 things at once. Sorry about the clock. We'll say the time about as much as possible because I cannot run clock, camera, and computer all at the same time.
There's about 8 seconds left right now.
So 8.2 on the clock. Bamey to inbound. Wildcats playing behind the half-court line here.
I'm looking for a quick shot from Bamey.
Yeah, try to really push it. There they go. Bamey will drive.
Oh.
Kick out Molds. He's got to shoot it. So that will end the first. At the end of the first quarter, our score 16-11. The Warriors up by 5. I guess I just talked about it. What have you liked so far in this first quarter from both sides?
Central City's ball movement's been looking really good. They've been getting wide open shots with their ball movement, throwing it inside, quick, easy shots. Then for Wapsie's, like I said, their three-pointers are falling, which is good. They're not stepping back to the college three-point line, which is smart. Gonna have to use extra legs for that one.
He's got that 4-point shot, you know.
Yep.
But I guess something to note for Central City, we have not seen Makai Becton yet. He was a pretty dominant role in last year's team. He's averaging the most points of the team at 23. Also 6 rebounds a game for them. And then I guess on the Wapsie side, just keep knocking it down from 3. If it works, it works. They've been able to shoot well through the fourth quarter, which has kind of plagued them throughout the entire year so far. Way to go. Why don't you keep up on current things, Blake? He's down there running PA for this game. His Upper Iowa duties, we'll say.
As I'm looking at their bench, I think Makai's actually hurt.
Hurt, yeah.
Yeah, doesn't look like he's suited up tonight.
He's got a sweatshirt on.
Sweatpants. He's in the travel gear.
Bellis. A new addition to this this starting lineup here. Or I guess not starting lineup, just lineup in general. They've got 5 on the clock. Got to put up a shot. Blazinski's turnaround shot is good. Warrior lead up to 7.
Like I said, they're doing good working that post, getting wide open shots, easy, quick looks.
Down inside, kick out to about the corner. Top of the key. Abernathy looking for somebody. A nice pass inside. Turnaround shot good.
Nice little move there.
Dalton Price. Dayton Price. Bamey. Inside Bergman. Nice and easy.
Wapsie still running this zone here.
Nice, kind of from the corner of the free throw, corner of the paint there. Bellis almost threw it out of bounds. Travel on Wapsie Valley, I'm assuming on Bellis.
Kind of threw it to himself there.
I will say, Upper Iowa does have a huddle cam, but we weren't able to access it. So we're kind of back to the old days where we have to use this manual camera. Nice 3-point shot. Jaden Hansen puts it down. Lead for Wapsie is 2. Bamey, baseline. His layup's good. Top of the key, kick out left side, back up top. Trying to find somebody. Hebner pokes it away, it'll go out of bounds. It will stay with Central City. Substitutions. Rose and Klosterman for Central City and Molds for Wapsie Valley. I guess something that is good about, not a lot of people here, we can hear just about everything.
Yes.
You can hear the coaches, you can hear the players talking amongst themselves.
Looks like we got the whole McCowan family in the house tonight. All the three little kids ran in.
There you go. Brooks is the head coach here at Upper Iowa.
Yep, and they're down in Missouri, Kansas City tonight playing Jules, I think.
There you go.
Nice for them to let us loan their gym for the night.
Big transition push from the Wildcats. No good on the shot. Rebound Hebner. Bergman out towards the corner. Hebner, Bamey, inside. Bergman's shot's good. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up. Drive inside, outside. Tries the handoff, slips, falls. Klosterman looking for somebody, finds an open man for three, no good. Fight for the ball. Saves it, but right to...
Saves by the younger Klosterman.
Right to Greasy. Baby, his open three, no good.
Just off the mark.
3:25 to go. A drive inside, foul. So the foul on Molds. Hansen will shoot two. First is good. The second, no good. Rebound Molds. Molds inside Bamey. He'll bring it out. Finds Molds in the corner. His mid-range shot, no good. Greasy fights for it, but can't bring it down.
3 minutes to go here in this second quarter.
A nice pick away. Hebner drives. His layup, no good. Mazinski right behind him, no good as well. Mazinski gets the rebound, gets it picked away. It's a dogfight for the ball. What's the call here?
I think we had a jump ball.
Yeah.
Should be, I think it's Wildcat ball.
Obviously, in that situation, you probably should get the ball at that point. Or should get points out of that situation.
Two wide open
My bad.
layups.
Yeah, you had Hebner, which his layup was a little contested,
Yep.
but Bazinski's was wide open.
I think that was Greasy.
Was it Greasy behind him?
Yep. He just subbed out. Greasy did. Put Bazinski in.
Side kick out towards the left side. He'll drive. His mid-range shot, no good. Rebound Bazinski. Hebner. Bamey. Slingshot pass to Molds. His three ball, no good. Hebner had it. Now he tips it away.
I think he put his hand down to
Yeah.
try to save himself, and he
Had his hand out of bounds, yeah. So 2:07 left to go. Sauerbrei subs in for Hebner. Abernathy to bring it up. His pass inside, the shot good. Rose brings the score to 1. 24-23. Bamey. Molds. Cross-court pass, Sauerbrei. And he travels. Greasy subs in for Bergman. Like we said, the Warriors kind of have this 8-9 player rotation, sort of. They have the same, few guys that they love to rotate in.
A lot of young guys.
Yeah, we've seen Bellos already, Molds, both freshmen.
I think only 3 seniors, right?
Yeah, you have Matthias, Sauerbrei, and Bazinski.
And then Hebner.
Hebner, so 4.
Yeah. Good D by Greasy in the post.
Sorry, I was looking at my lineup sheet. Sauerbrei outside. Bamey. Minute 10 to go. Outside Sauerbrei, his wide open 3. No good, off the front of the rim. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Transition 3. No good. Bazinski back in transition. Loses the handle, finds an open Sauerbrei. Up to Bamey. To Molds. He gets it poked away. Klosterman in transition, sorry. Spin. Triple teamed underneath. Kicks it back out. 25 to play. Klosterman shot's good. Wildcats take the lead. Clock running. 18 to go. 15 on the inbound. The Warriors have lost the 6-point lead that they started with. Sauerbrei. 2 to go. Travel. It'll head the Wildcats' way.
1 second to go. 1.8.
So just about 2 seconds here. Obviously, you're looking for a quick shot. A little confusion. Look at Marty go. I guess a little bit of context. A little bit of a bad whistle. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
He fumbled the inbound pass.
Kind of threw it at his feet.
And was over the line. And then the ref said it was his bad. Marty obviously, isn't a big fan of that, but they'll get another shot here. Abernathy, his half-court shot is no good. Sorry I didn't get the shot. But anyways, as we head to the halftime break, thank you, Mason, our score 25-24 in favor of the Wildcats. Mason, what did you like from the first half?
A lot of ball movement, quick pace, and post touches.
Yeah, I guess for Wapsie, obviously the goal tonight, rebound, limit turnovers, limit fouls, limit the bad things that have kind of plagued them over the course of the year. And then obviously I know our my good friend, now I just forgot his name. How do I do this? God, I know he's out there watching. I can't think of it. Oh, God, now that's gonna plague me. If I remember it, I will say it. But he just loves to say post touches, post touches, post touches. Get it inside to Bergman, and let him do his thing. So, and then obviously Greasy has been playing well over the course of the season as well. So you have 2 really good posts inside. Got a feed in the ball. Make those easy baskets. We saw. Bamey will drive baseline, finds an open Bergman, get the easy points.
Bazinski looked really good in that first half also. And they have a big height advantage, it looks like, on the sheet. So.
By the way, I remembered it. Colin Bergman. He loves to talk about post touches. That is his thing. So, going into the third quarter, Wapsie lost that 5-point lead that they did have. What do you want to see from them coming out of the break?
Keep pushing the ball. Keep pushing the ball and keep pushing putting it in the post and getting those wide open 3-pointers.
Alrighty, so we will take a quick break. We'll be right back. About 8 minutes, 30 seconds left on the halftime clock. We will be right back here on the Warrior Watch, the Wapsie Valley Sports Network. Alrighty, welcome back to Dorman Gymnasium here at the campus of Upper Iowa University. Halftime score 25-24 in favor of the Wildcats. I'd like to welcome you back here. We're about 6 minutes and 20 seconds away from the third quarter or the second half of this game. I'd like to give a shout out to Oran Mutual Telephone Company, serving the area since 1911. Oran Mutual Telephone Company is a modern, independently owned telephone company providing internet and telephone services to Oran, Iowa, and the surrounding rural area. Give them a call at 319-638-6006. We'll say, Blake and I showed up here pretty late. I told him we should have left earlier. He didn't listen to me. I'm starting to think I was the right guy. I wanted to leave at like 3. I think we were supposed to leave at like 3:45. We didn't get out of the building until like 4:05. And
He must have thought the traffic was bad up here or something.
I don't know what he was thinking, because like
traffic was good, not bad.
Yeah, it's can't believe it. Because we showed up and we were initially gonna be. I'll hand the camera down there, so you could see Blake. You could see the little bit of table at the bottom of your screen. That was where we were gonna be for this, pending the fact that we were gonna be able to use the huddle camera here. Obviously, with everybody being gone because they're down in Kansas City, that is not happening. And now that camera is running currently, showing it's just running a camera pretty much. We can't get into it anymore. So
it might be actually filming for huddle later, possibly.
Maybe, yeah, possibly. But I mean, obviously at Wapsie Valley High School we have our own huddle camera that we use. It makes everything 1,000 times easier to broadcast because I don't have to sit here, run a camera, run a computer, and say names all at the same time. But I mean, it just makes things so much easier. It takes one thing off of the producer's plate. And I did not know Blake was going to do PA until I showed up here. For like the whole time I thought he was going to produce with me. So I was like, okay, this will be fine. Yeah, would be whatever, And then I was like, oh, shoot, you're doing PA. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. And obviously, as you can see, we got a lot of people here. There's like one section that's kind of almost filled. But I don't know if it'll be a little bit more packed for our next game, Waterloo Christian MFL. I don't know if it will. Probably won't be, unfortunately. But you go to college here. How packed is it usually for a home game?
Both sides are pretty full, actually. It's surprising how many people come up here and watch.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you guys are D2, correct? Yeah.
Yep.
So I mean, you're D2 college. I mean, you're expecting that almost. I mean, but at the same time, it's smaller.
We have a pretty big student section that shows up, actually.
I bet, yeah. You can see the banner.
Because,
there.
There's nothing else to do here in Fayette, so.
You kind of just show up
on
here.
On a Thursday night, you just come and watch a basketball game.
There you go.
Nothing else to do.
So, it hasn't been the season for Wapsie Valley at all this year. They are currently 1-11 on the year. Yeah, that's tough to say. 0-6 in the NICL NICL conference. I mean, it is not fun. It has not been fun, doing these games this year. But
which I think they only had Briggs was probably the only varsity player starter last year, but then he got hurt halfway through the year, so.
Yeah, and you throw a bunch of young guys into
sophomores and freshmen.
Yeah. And you have these 3 seniors that start, yes, but they really didn't get to start a lot last year. And if they did play, it was towards the end of the game when you guys pulled up the lead to 30 points by that point. So, I mean, it's a big change going from not really playing a whole lot last year to you're starting now, so have fun with that. And they handled business the first game of the year against AGWSR, but
they looked really good that game.
Yeah, and I was thinking maybe this transition won't be that bad. It looks like they were comfortable. They looked like they played comfortable within the McCowan system. It looked like everything was so promising, and now we're here. Yep. They haven't won since that point. They're 0-6 in conference play.
But all their games have been like really, really close.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. They went up to the last shootout that was here.
Yeah, they lost to
Independence, yeah. And that was
in overtime, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
And Marty, I talked to Coach McCown, and he said that's about the best they've looked all year. And, they've had a really tough stretch. Had to play Sumner twice, had to play Dyke, which Sumner's a conference game too, but you know, Sumner has really shown out this year. Oran has been playing some good basketball.
I went to the Sumner Oran game the other night, and both teams looked really, really good.
Yeah, and I mean, the loss to Sumner was on a buzzer beater. The loss to Oran was just shocking. I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. But the Warriors, they play Central City tonight. They come back next week, or tomorrow night. I can't remember who they play tomorrow night. By the way, varsity girls are at Crestwood. I'm going to try to get score updates as much as I can. Also, JV Wrestling is at the NICL Conference Tournament at Denver tonight.
Are you going next week up to West Hancock?
Yes, I am very excited about that. I was able to convince, not Blake, but mostly Brett Bergman or Mr. Bergman to let me go up there and stream the regional wheels. I thought it was necessary.
Because last year you went down to
Lisbon.
Yep.
Oh, that was a blast.
Cannon Yeager had a heck of a match down there. I remember that. I think we were watching this, who we played right before, or like these guys played Lisbon at Central City, I think.
Yeah.
And that was the winner who we played. We were listening to you guys.
Yeah, it's always fun, especially for me to go do wrestling. And my great co-host, Wyatt Forsythe, he's done a great job this year, too. He's first year doing it full time, I guess, or like all the meets. I think he's done a few meets in the past, but this year was the first year where he kind of went all in with it. And he's done phenomenal to this point. And, I'm excited to go do that game with him up in Britt. That will be Wapsie versus Riverside Oakland to start. And then the winner of that duel will take on West Hancock in the main event that evening. So back to basketball action right away. Baby's pass tipped out of bounds. It will stay with Wapsie Valley.
I got to give a shout out to some of my buddies on Walnut Street, Benton Hyde, and those guys. Parker, they're tuned in tonight. They're watching.
Well, there you go.
Yep.
Former Wapsie basketball players. There you go. A little bit of a
discussion here. Something with the clock, I think.
I had the clock set to 35 on the shot instead of 25. Bamey's pass. Sauerbrei. Back to Bamey in the corner. Wide open three is good. Back and rolling is Bamey. It's dangerous when he gets rolling from beyond the arc. Abernathy. Klosterman. Back to Abernathy. He'll drive towards the basket. His shot no good. Rebound. Klosterman, I believe. Take that back. It was Rose fighting for the rebound, but nonetheless, out of bounds, Warrior ball. Bamey to bring it up.
Both teams run this zone now. 2-3.
Hebner. Inside Bazinski, tried to get it back out to Sauerbrei. It gets tipped away. In transition go the Wildcats.
Good defense by Manny Hebner there, stopping him from getting an easy layup.
Outside back to the inside. Rose underneath, guarded by Bergman.
A long two-pointer.
Hansen, the air ball. Hebner. Towards the basket, he'll kick it out to Bamey. Left side, corner three, no good. So the Warrior lead to 2. Inside, layup no good. Rose will get his own rebound, kick out Abernathy, his 3 ball, no good. Rose again with the offensive rebound, fouled, and 1.
Big win tonight for the 7th graders, I heard. Casey O'Donnell coaching that team.
What about 8th grade, though?
I think they lost. Yeah.
That's tough.
Yep.
I know Riker's probably watching right now. Yeah, Riker, I said it. Not enough, man. Not enough.
Is he still in 8th grade?
Yes. Nah, he's like a senior in college now. Feels like he's been in 8th grade forever. Sorry about the voice crack.
Probably going to make fun of you for that one, that voice crack.
I have so many, especially when we do wrestling. That's when they're really bad. Probably because I yell a whole lot. Plus, I don't have a water or anything.
Yeah, we don't have anything up here.
Like I said, big rush. Didn't have time to go grab a water, so I'll do that in between games. That way I'm not dying up here. So, flurry of substitutions here.
Sorry, I got a correction from Mr. Davey. Our boys are playing a triangular and 2 on defense. That's what he just texted me.
Wow. Basketball player schooled by a history teacher.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe the inbound. Kick out Molds. His 3. Quick trigger, no good. Transition, the layup is good.
By the younger Colsterman.
Sorry, I got Mr. Bergman ringing up my phone. Trying to figure everything out camera-wise. Corner. Baseline inside Basinski. Ties it up. 4:45 to go here in the third. Quick pass, drive baseline. Klosterman wasn't expecting it. Four and a half to go here in the third.
Quick little pull up by the older Colsterman.
Heebner. Bergman, his 2's good. Give the Warriors the lead, back up to 2. Foul. It'll be on the floor. Imagine it's on Bergman.
24.
25, yeah, it's on Bergman. Yep. Do we have a 24?
Yep, Drew Sauber.
True, okay, yeah.
On the bench.
Kick out top of the key. Drives towards the basket. His layup's good. Hansen ties it up. Heebner.
Skip past the Bamey.
Over on the left side. Circles up to the top of the key. Over right side. Molds. Basinski underneath. Heebner wide open in the corner, but Bray's going to take a 3. No good. Other way. Klosterman drives. Finds Abernathy. A deep 3. He puts it home.
Nothing but net.
From way downtown. Heebner. To Molds. Bamey trying to find some space. He'll kick it out to Molds. Heebner in the corner. Left side. He'll circle back up. Top of the key, Molds. 5 to go on the clock. Briggs, tip pass. Or sorry, tip shot, I should say. Anyways, in transition, Hansen. His layup good, and 1, count it.
That's 3 quick fouls from Bergman there.
Imagine we ain't going to see Bergman for a little while. He's got 4. So, I mean, one more, and he's done for the night.
Yep.
So Hansen will shoot 1. Off the back of the rim. Greasy had the rebound. Price up with it, no good. Ooh. He hits the deck.
Landed right on Greasy.
Wow. I don't know how that makes any sense.
I don't know about that one. Greasy was trying to get back up off the floor. And
yeah, Greasy, you can see Greasy's a little shaken. He's trying to stand up, and Price just lands flat on him.
Yeah.
I think the ref said he, intentionally moved under him, which is definitely not true. Greasy, some tough defense, but no good. So the shot goes. Wildcat lead up to 7. Largest it's been since we started. Warriors got to find a spark here at the end of the third. 1:50 to go. Bella's trying to find some space. Baby drives baseline. Bazinski.
Good pass. Oh.
He had Molds wide open.
Ooh. Call it 3 seconds in the lane. I don't know who they called it on.
I don't know who they called it on either.
Bazinski looked like he was out of the lane, but
Bazinski was out almost towards the three-point line. Maybe they called it on Molds. Maybe Greasy was just standing there. I don't know.
Travel. Breyer's playing just like his brother.
Blade, yeah.
Good defense.
Scrappy.
Yep. Quick.
Bellis, up top Molds. Right side, wide open 3, Bamey. No good, really needed that one to go. But Bellis, the scrappy defense, pays off. Bench is loving it. So that puts the Wildcat foul count to 2, sorry. Warriors at 4 fouls in the quarter.
1:19 to go.
Once you hit 5, and every foul on is a 2 free throws, sorry.
And that's a new rule. Didn't have that one.
Yeah, it used to be the 1-and-1. I don't know, I'm guessing you like the automatic 2 better than the 1-and-1.
I don't know. I kind of like the 7 fouls because it gives you more to
give, yeah. But then again, I mean, then it limits that foul game towards the end.
Yeah.
Where you're kind of just playing back and forth on fouls.
Yep.
Look at that. Oh, that was a nice save.
Threw it to the wrong person.
Right to Klosterman. Now the Wildcats drive. Greasy hits the deck. Again, I don't know.
I don't know. It looks like he's been on the floor more than he's been standing up.
Yeah. And Marty, I don't know what. I think Marty wants a foul at least a little bit. You got Rose just kind of pushing Greasy around. They double team Bamey. Finds Molds back to Bamey. 10 to go. Shot clock is off. Warriors cannot find
4,
anything.
3, 2, 1.
Did he get it up? Oh. He did. Shot no good nonetheless. So we head to the fourth quarter. 40-31 in favor of Central City. The fourth quarter presented by Reedland Telephone Cooperative. RTC is here to provide high-quality, superior service to you, the customer, by offering great customer service and the services you want and need to work and stay connected with family and friends. Reach out to them at 319-279-3375. Fourth quarter also presented by Little Wapsie Communications. Their state-of-the-art fiber network is complete in Fairbank and ready to serve your home or business with the fastest internet in town. For plans, pricing, and more information, call 319-279-3375. Marty not happy. I think you're used to seeing that, weren't you?
Yeah.
So as we head to the fourth, the Warriors down by 9. This is the biggest deficit it's been for Wapsie Valley so far tonight. And this has kind of just been the story of the year. You know, the Warriors, they were up, you know, at the end of the first. They had the lead basically the entirety of the first quarter. Went to halftime down by 1, not that big of a deficit. Now you're down by 9. And this has kind of been what has been for Wapsie Valley so far this year. I've said it a million times. I'll say it a million times more. How do you come back from this?
I don't know. Which, we did it all the time last year. So
Perfect response from Mason Harder. Give it up for him.
Yeah.
Hey,
I think
trust
you just
me.
got to start hitting threes, pushing the ball up the court. Your defense, you have to start stopping them off the inside drive.
Klosterman outside. Hansen, his 3 ball is good. 43-31 the score. Good thing is the Warriors escaped that foul trouble that they were in the third. Fouls reset back to 0.
Good entry. Just looks like it's Warrior ball.
So far, Wapsie's been the only team to use a timeout. Central City still has 5. Wapsie Valley has 4. This has been a quick game. It feels like this game has been about 30 minutes long, even though it's been almost an hour.
Quick 3 by Briggs.
And he drains it.
Net.
Way downtown is Briggs, baby. I guess something to note, you play on a college court, obviously you're at the college three-point line, so that corner, surprisingly big. It's a lot bigger than what it is at the high school level, for sure.
What do you think that middle line between the high school three-point line and the college three-point line is meant for?
The women's college three-point line?
Nothing. It's meant for nothing.
Nothing?
Yep.
Why is it there?
I don't know.
Were they used to play like handball or something? I don't know. That's weird. Maybe it's where like, is it like where the old college, did they move the college three-point line back? Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's interesting though. Great way to repurpose your court, I guess.
Yeah.
Just add on. Don't even take away. You just add on.
And it's not surprisingly hot in here like it normally is. It's
yeah,
usually
well,
like 85 degrees maybe.
Ugh, that's gotta stink.
Yeah.
Well, even, I think we were talking about it before. I was sweating before we started. Probably because I was running up and down the bleachers,
In a rush.
grabbing stuff, yeah.
Yep.
Getting stuff set up. Sorry about the camera. I keep forgetting. This is going to be the death of me. There you go. If you need to see the camera here, you can see where you're pointing it. There you go, Mason. Quick transition. Hansen, kick out Klosterman, up top to Abernathy. So that's the good part. You can just kind of leave it sit there.
Yeah.
And you can look back at the court. Abernathy, up top, 13 to go on the clock.
Nice little spin move.
He'll drive. Price underneath. His layup no good. I want my ad read sheet. Oh, brother. Amy, his floating layup is good. And a timeout, Central City. The first of the game for them. The Warriors on a little bit of a run. 7-2, I think. 7-4, maybe. 7-4. There you go. 7-4, the run for Wapsie Valley. So the Warriors down by 7 still.
5 minutes to go, I think.
Yeah, I think you still got a decent amount of time to make something of what's left.
Oh, yeah. Plenty of time left.
What do you think is going on down there in that Warrior huddle?
Well, it looks like Marty's working on his defensive moves down there. But I think Wapsie just needs to step up on defense here. Get a couple stops, get a couple scores, and they should be back in this game. They're back in this game right now, so should be pretty good.
So we're ending the timeout here. Wildcats look to be drawing up something in their huddle.
Wapsie put on the press. Maybe get a couple early steals.
If there's something to note, that's what has kind of done Wapsie wrong this year. A lot of teams play the press against them. Most of the time it's to their success. Warriors have really struggled to get out of press so far this season. See if it'll work for them now. Wildcats break it decently easily. Rose, Abernathy, sorry, Hansen. Now Klosterman, a nice drive and the layup's good. Pushes the lead back to 7. Bamey. Hebner, a long pass intercepted by Price. Klosterman, Hansen, outside, Rose, no good. Call him out of bounds, it'll be Warrior ball.
I was gonna ask, is this like a makeup game up here, or did they just schedule it?
Okay, so I'm thinking it was because of the shootout, the second shootout did not happen. So I'm guessing they kind of just threw 4 teams together and played a game. I don't know all the specifics. Nice athleticism for Molds, but the layup no good. Hebner on the interception. Inside Molds.
Nice pass.
His shot's good. Lead back down to 5. 3:55 to go. Klosterman to Hansen. Up top, Rose. Back to Klosterman. Thought about the 3. Molds able to get there. Hansen. Klosterman.
I think we got the score messed up on
to his brother. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, 3-pointer, Klosterman.
So now lead up to 10. It was off by 3. Molds. Cross-court pass, Bamey, his 3-ball. No good. 3 minutes to play. Warriors down by 8. A little bit of a miscommunication between Bamey and Molds. Hansen, down inside, Rose, his shot's good. Slipping away. 10 is the lead. They've tried that lob pass. It just has not worked. First foul. Foul is not really a factor. And I will say the Wildcats have done a very nice job of staying out of foul trouble.
Yes, so they have.
For them to stay out of foul trouble was very big. Because, you know, the Warriors, they've gotten into a lot of foul trouble with Bergman at his 4th. He's going to get fouled on the shot. So he'll shoot 2.
I'm actually really excited to watch this second game here.
Yeah,
MFL Marmac and is looking pretty good this year. They just beat top-ranked Key High.
Wow.
Yeah, by 3, I think, or 2.
Wow.
At Key High, so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I think
second shot is good.
I think his name's Drew Wagner off of Waterloo Christian. He's I think he's 2nd in leading the state in points.
27.1 his average per game. Backed in a close second, though, to 23. Only 4 points behind. Again, have not seen him at all tonight. Probably obviously we're not going to see him at all tonight. 2:10 to go left in the game. Warriors down. I had the score wrong again. What the heck? Must have added 2 for the free throw. Or
they're calling a lot more fouls here in the final minute, or the last 3 minutes, than they have the whole game.
Well, you can look at it this way. Be on Wapsie's side and say, well, it's been a little lopsided towards this point. Yep. Wapsie's had a lot more fouls than what Central City has had, plus with the whole debacle of Jaden Greasy trying to get up off the floor.
Yeah. Three-pointer landed Molds.
Molds hits a 3. The Warriors still not going away. It's an 8-point game, so a lot can happen. Maybe tried to foul. I don't know why you – I don't know what – okay. Klosterman, his 3's good. So lead back up to 11. Minute 30 to go. Missed shot.
Rebound by Bazinski and over the back, maybe?
I believe so. So that puts the Wildcats at their 4th. And the thing is, those fouls, even though there's been a lot of them, they're spread out.
Yep.
It's not like one guy. It's not Bergman racking up 3 1/4. You know, it's one guy getting one here and one guy getting one there. It's spread out, so it's not as bad. As if like one of the Klostermans got 4 1/4. That's bad, but if you spread them out a little bit, it doesn't look as bad. Price up top, he's got some space. Looking for somebody to pass it to.
Looks like they're backing out and just, yep.
So a
trying
minute
to
to go.
Clock.
Kind of door's kind of been sealed. 11-point lead with a minute to go.
Yeah, Wapsie tries making a comeback, but Central City is just not letting them come back.
At this point, it's like, here's where the foul game starts, you know?
Landon Moltz has 4, I think. 4 foul. So that's
he's got to
2
kind
of
of
Wapsie's 5 with 4 fouls right now.
Now Bazinski's going to foul. Brings it down to 56. We spent about a minute, and we've only gotten 4 seconds of time here.
One more till shooting free throws.
Yep. So, and Wapsie going to take a timeout. You love that, don't you? So with 56.5 left to play here in the game, our score 55-44. It's just been a struggle. I mean, they had it in the first quarter. They were leading. They went down a 1 going into half, and it's just grown from there. But that was quick. Okay. But got a little bit more here, a little bit of time left. So Legacy Roofing of Iowa, if you want to make your roof last as long as possible, it is vital you never put off a roof repair. Small issues with roofing become big issues in a hurry. No matter how major or minor the repair you need, we are here to help. We offer roofing, contracting, storm damage repair, gutter replacement, and residential and commercial roofing. Call Mitch at 319-415-2472 or Lou at 319-415-5547. So back to action, and now we will have some free throws.
Yep.
Like they say, the last, few minutes in a basketball game could last an hour. At least that's what it feels like.
Yes, it could.
So Abernathy to shoot the free throws. Breaks it off the back, but it goes through.
A little bit of clank there. He's got some interesting socks on.
He's got the green socks with the red shoes.
Might be pickles on his socks.
I don't know. It's a little bit past Christmas, so it can't be Grinch socks.
Oh, yeah. Nice little up and under from Molds.
He's fouled on the shot. So 2 coming nonetheless, but fouled on the shots. The lead is 12 for the Wildcats. See if Moles can cut it down to 10. First, no good.
Nice rebound.
Those
by
long
Bergman.
arms, you know, they'll pay off sometimes.
Jumper by Mold.
Nice fadeaway.
Timeout, McAllen.
Warriors down by 10, 38.3 to play. At this point, you're betting on missed free throws and quick threes.
Looks like Hebner's coming in for Bellis.
I'd
maybe?
imagine. So I wonder why you don't have Bellis out there because of the defense.
Yeah.
It's like,
Quick,
yeah, if
steals.
anything, just have Bellis out there for the defensive presence. Prime Capital Investment Advisors, Ashley Jones and Joe Harris with Prime Capital Investment Advisors. From opening your first Roth IRA to drawing your hard-earned money in retirement, the team at Prime Capital Investment Advisors has the tools to accommodate. They are an independent, fee-based fiduciaries and put honesty and transparency above all else. Best of all, they bleed black and gold. Mention this ad to get a complimentary second opinion meeting. Call Ashley at 319-269-7143. Jeez Louise. And as always, go Warriors. So the Warriors down by 10, 38.3 left to play. Like we said, you're betting on missed free throws, quick transition threes. It's almost, you kind of look at it and go, what's next? You know, you're looking at it and you're like, well.
When do the basketball district pairings come out, you know?
I have no idea. I think they come out in I imagine probably 2 weeks, a week or two. Briggs Baymeo foul. I'm not going to add anything because they don't go up from there. So 2 free throws coming for Klosterman. His first, no good. His second is good. Lead up to 11. Bamey in transition, 35 to play. Got to take a shot. Molds. He's fouled. So now Molds got to shoot 2. I'm going to look, see if I can find the girls' scores. See if I can find those.
Where are they at tonight?
They're up at Crestwood.
Oh, that's a haul.
Yeah, that is a haul. They are taking on sorry, I take that back. Trying to look at the ticker up top to see what it is. Because I know they're at Crestwood, but I can't remember who they're playing.
Another foul by Manny Hebner.
Yeah, so they are playing Crestwood. Okay, makes sense. I figured that, but.
First one's good.
So he'll make both.
Three-pointer by Molds. Good.
Pushes the lead to 10. 15 to go. Hebner fouls. Bring it back over to the other end.
Makes the first. Second one's good.
This is not what you want. They've made both free throws. Bazinski's shot misses. Moles right there on the rebound. He misses the layup. They'll dribble it out. The Wildcats pick up a big win. On the road, we'll say. Here at Upper Iowa, your final here tonight, 61-49 in favor of the Wildcats. The Warriors, or sorry, I should say 51. 61-51 the final. So, you know, it just wasn't the Warriors' night, both offensively and defensively. Got into a little bit of foul trouble in there in that third quarter. I think that third quarter is where it really kind of just got away from them.
Yeah. The start of the game, they started off the game hot with their three-pointers, and, yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of, you lose it there in the third. You weren't able to rebound in the fourth, and it just wasn't enough. As a little smile on Marty's day. You see the grandkids.
Yep.
So he'll head off to the locker room, and we'll get set for our next game, MFL Marmac
versus Waterloo Christian.
So that will be back here in just about 20 minutes. So well, I thank everybody for watching this. We're going to kick it over to we have 2 streams set up. So the next stream will be Waterloo Christian versus MFL Marmac. For Mason Harder, I am Zachary Bavers. Thank you for watching, and until next time, go Warriors.